Hey guys, welcome to my channel and my video on this amazing daytime look. Listen, you can do this. This is gonna be your quick, simple, a couple of colors, everyday look, and I added a little bit of gold glitter just to give it that extra little sparkle and shine, because that's what I like, sparkle and shine. You ready for this look? Are you ready? Are you really ready? Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's get started. Okay, so nothing is on my face, but we are gonna make this look flawless, hopefully at the end. And we're gonna use some simple, all day, every day. Could wear this to work, with the kids, wherever. Let's get it going on. Okay, so to start off with, let's do this. So I'm gonna start with my color correcting tinted moisturizer, and this is the light color, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You are going to take, I like about that much for coverage on me, and you're just gonna rub that all in and around. And okay, here's what I love about this color correcting moisturizer. One of my favorite things, these are a few of my favorite things. This is one of them. So because it's color correcting, do you see that? So this is light coverage, but already like you're seeing it kind of get covered up and cover up some of those red spots and discoloration I have. Or when I don't wear makeup, people ask me, is something wrong? You look really tired. If that's you, then this is an awesome look for your light coverage daytime so you look awake during the day. Okay, next we're gonna do foundation, and the color I use to match me is cream beige. If you need a color match, message me, swipe the link, whatever you need to do, I'll hook you up. I can color match for you. I'm gonna use this brush here, and a lot of you have been asking me about what brushes I use. This one happens to be, what I'm picking up right now is a MAC 170 brush, and it's just got a kind of a flat head on it, and it's a buffing brush. And so I like a little bit more coverage, so I do about that much in foundation. And here's what I like to do, kind of just splotch, 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 and then I just kind of rub in and move around. Okay, tip number 1, when you're doing your foundation, don't rub too hard, just kind of like light motions. I like this MAC brush because it doesn't soak up so much of the product. Most of the product is on my skin, which is what I'm paying for, so that's what I want. Okay, once you've got your canvas the way you want your foundation, then I go in with concealer. And so because my skin is fairly light, I need lighter than our light. So I'm gonna mix our color concealer light with white. Okay, so I will show you up close how I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna take the smallest little amount and put that on just like that. That's how much I'm using, okay? A little goes a long way, and you'll see. And then for white, I'm just gonna kind of get the product out here. As you can see, I've used quite a bit. And then I use about that much compared to the light, okay? So if you're light like me, you might wanna do that. Then simply all I'm gonna do is use my finger and rub that together, and I create a lighter mix. Then I'm gonna do like triangles. So I come down, because I'm gonna blend all of that back up into my eyes, so I'm not super concerned. But what I wanna do is see like about 2 shades lighter of my skin, and I'm gonna do kind of T-zone, okay? And nose, chin, and fill in the spots, okay? And what this is gonna do is really be an amazing highlighter. Then okay, normally you guys all know I use Mocha Java, so you can use Mocha Java if you want Shadow Sense in there. I still use it, it's one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna be using it on my eyes. But today, I just got in the other day, I bought Deep Caramel as a foundation. So we are gonna try this out. And I'm gonna take an angled brush like this, and I'm just gonna simply, and I'm not gonna put very much on, okay? So like that much, okay? Because this is gonna be a lot, I think. And then I'm gonna go down and down across and on my nose. Okay, so see how drastic that is? Okay. Okay, here's, some of you have been asking me like, why do I contour where I do? Okay, I wanna look thinner, so I do my cheekbones. I want my nose to go in more, so I put it on the sides. I wanna like lower my forehead just a bit, so I put the contour up there. And then again, the more chiseled kind of look, more, hey, lose 10 pounds with makeup. Yeah, that's why I'm doing the accents with the contours that way, okay? So once that's on and like this, I usually like to let it set for just a bit. But what I do use is a concealer brush from Sephora. And this is a Pro Airbrush Concealer number 57 from Sephora. Here's what it looks like, okay? And I use that to go in and just kind of pat, because a patting or stippling motion, what we call it, actually just allows the product to set more and be more pigmented than if you rub back and forth. If you rub back and forth, you're blending and it might blend out too much. Now, I'm also going to put this over top of my eyes because I want to, it's also gonna be a base for my eyeshadow, okay? So I'm gonna do that similarly with the T-zone, my nose. This might look a little bit scary, but don't worry, we're gonna blend. That's the key to contouring and highlighting. Blend, blend, blend. So I'm gonna take back my MAC 170 brush, and I'm gonna start with the contour pieces and then do the highlighting. So all I'm gonna do again is lightly kind of start blending this all together. Okay, nose, around, okay, forehead, circular motion, and right into the hairline. Like go right into the hairline so that you're really kind of getting that smooth kind of look. Okay, and then kind of bring it down. Okay, and you just want it to not look like there are lines anymore. So you're just gonna bring that up. And then for this one here as well, I'm just gonna take this, and this is all I'm doing, is just kind of circular motions along the kind of right below my cheekbone. And you wanna make sure that you don't forget the chin marking so that you don't have that, and into the hairline. Take a look and just check to make sure that I don't see any other lines. Okay, and now what I've been loving to do lately is actually go back in with the concealer brush that has just a bit of product on it left and just go over and highlight just again. So that's just my own crazy self that I am. I love it when my eyes pop out, and this just helps. So just the extra little bit of product, buffing brush again, blend out. Okay, what a difference. Okay, so now we are ready to do eyebrows. Okay, for eyebrows, what I'm gonna do is, what I've been using lately is Smoke Topaz, and I just take a sweep of the brush on my hand, so like that much, not even that much, with Mocha Java. So I take Mocha Java and I kind of just like in a circular motion kind of sweep it, okay? And then I have like 2 of those colors. Then I take my, what is this, a liner brow brush. This one's just from Quo, so like really from Shoppers Drug Mart. nothing fancy. And I mix them together like this, okay? And that's gonna be my eyebrow color, okay? So now the way I do this is I kind of start with just making a line that I want to happen and just blending it in. And on the top as well, do a line and then just come down, okay? And then come across, and then I'm gonna blend this out a bit so that I get that eyebrow. So I wanna start like right where that line goes, use my brush, and the reason I'm using Senegence is because once I put this on, it's also not gonna move for the day. Then I take a brow brush and I kinda just sweep that up and across, kind of go down, and then I'm gonna go in after with candlelight and kind of like, I like the line to be a little bit more done, and then depending on how far you want to come down, just come down with your brush. Okay, so once you have that, and then take your brow brush again and kind of just sweep up to create more of a natural look. And then one eyebrow is done. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one, be right back. Okay, so now that eyebrows are done, now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take candlelight and go in over my eye, just underneath. The eyebrow. And then I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm just gonna go underneath that line to make it more defined and bring it down. Okay, so same thing on the side. Okay, now my eyebrows are done. So now what I'm gonna do is go in with some color. And so we're gonna start with Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, Senegence, as a base and highlight. So I'm gonna put that over my eye everywhere. So you just take it right out of the tube, you've got product on your brush, and you're just gonna put that on both eyes across. And for the base, this is just me. You can use a brush if you want. For me, I just use my finger and I just kind of pat that across because I want it kind of pigmented. And then I'm gonna use it as a highlight afterwards to kind of go in more. So if you can see, I'm just gonna pat across the eye like this. And I'm not too concerned about what it looks like right now because I'm about to do a lot of blending. So this is just kind of like a base slash getting set up for highlight. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go back to my Mocha Java. I use Mocha Java a lot. If you don't have Mocha Java, you need this. Then I'm gonna take Mocha Java and I'm just gonna take it right off the wand and I'm just gonna kind of do like a U across both of my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to take this brush, which is IBY Beauty, and it does a crease, and you can see the kind of way that it is. It's circular, okay? And the reason I like this brush is because I don't want it to blend just yet. I want to kind of bring the color out, and so I'm just kind of going in and around to bring that color kind of across my eye in the crease. This is kind of your transition shade, and it's light enough. And if you have blue eyes, this makes your eyes like totally stand out, or green. And then for brown eyes, I would say to have, there's some other tones that I would recommend. So maybe I'll do that one the next time. Okay, I'm gonna do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so once I have these eyes like this, then, and I'm happy with kind of the way it goes in the crease, I take my fluffy brush I just grabbed this one. So this one is Makeup Forever 242, and it's like a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna kind of just go back and forth and really blend that into more of the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer that's already there. And I kind of just do both eyes. Okay, so you can see kind of like a really light kind of daytime look, and got a nice color happening. Okay, so once I do that, then I am set for that. You can do a little bit more Sandstone Pearl, which is what I'm debating right now. And I think what we will do is just do a bit just on the lid and into the crease. The reason I like doing the inner crease is I feel like it really highlights and accents and makes your eyes pop. And then I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush for this and kind of go in. Actually, change my mind. I'm gonna do flat brush. Flat brush that we used before, and kind of just make that stand out a bit. And I'm gonna bring it just below into my eye a bit, okay? And that's gonna make that stand out. Then what I wanna do is take just a bit of garnet. Like garnet's a dark color, but what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna take, this is another Quo brush, so just from Shoppers Drug Mart, a shadow smudger brush. It's just a smaller, a shorter tip. And I'm just gonna take that and kind of just go along almost as if I was doing a liner, and I'm just gonna take it off the brush like this, okay? And I'm just gonna place it on my eye like this, just as if I was doing just a little bit of a liner, because I'm gonna go in with a black anyways. And then the excess part, I'm gonna go underneath and just kind of accent there. So I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, now that that's done, that was garnet. Now we're gonna go in and finish off with eyeliner and then mascara. So if you've watched my videos, you know that I am a super duper obsessed fan with Onyx. That has not changed. So Onyx is my go-to for my liner. And what I'm gonna do first is do my waterline. So the way I do that is just simply by taking the product directly and just putting that onto my waterline. And I'm just gonna do both eyes. Okay, seriously, what other product have you found besides this that does your waterline as fast and effortlessly as I just did? That's right, none. So you need this, Onyx Shadow Sense. Then what I do is I go back with that eyebrow brush that I just used, and I just kind of work that back and forth because I just want it to come down just below. But because I'm doing a daytime look, I'm not putting more product on. I'm just gonna use what was on the waterline and just kind of bring it down a bit. There's the bottom. Now we're gonna do the top. Okay, back with Onyx again. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the same eyebrow brush to start with. And I'm just gonna simply go over my, on the line right above my eye. And I'm gonna bring that across. Then I'm gonna switch over to my favorite. If you wanna do wings, if you like wings, then you need this brush. This is a MAC 507 SE, probably backwards on the camera, but the tip on this is incredible. And then I'm just gonna take the product and get it onto the brush. And then I'm just gonna go in with that and make this amazing pointed line. Okay, so once that product is there, then what I want to do is I want to take this eyebrow pencil again and just bring it across in more of a bold line across my eye. Now, I like it to be a bit thicker. Okay, why do I like it thicker? Glad you asked. The reason I love it thicker is because it makes my eyelashes look thicker. Do you see the difference? This one, this one. Your eyelashes look more voluminous when you do a thicker line. So don't make it too thick, but when you do one that's a little bit thicker, you can make your eyelashes look more voluminous. And who doesn't want that? Okay? So that's what my tip and secret is for that. Okay, so this eye is done. Now we're gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, now that both eyes are done, now the last thing for my eyes, maybe I'll do a little highlight, is your mascara. So I'm gonna take our Lipsense with Senegence, and it comes in a tube like this or on its own. And what I'm gonna do is take the gray part, and I'm just gonna coat the lashes. So you're gonna see a before and after. So take a look at these eyes. I'm gonna show you one eye done and one eye not done, okay? My hair was getting in the way. So I'm just doing above and below. Okay, so that's one coat, and I'm gonna do just this eye for you. So while I'm waiting for that coat to dry, what I'm gonna do is go in with black Lipsense, and I ran out of the mascara on this end. I gotta tell you though, I actually prefer it in the full-size bottles. That's just my preference, but anyhow, mascara is gonna come out. I'm just gonna do the bottom lashes because I don't put. You can put Senegence if you want on your bottom lashes, but I'm not going to. Okay, and then now I'm going to do the top again with a second coat. And maybe I'll try and do it in this so that you can see. Okay, so I wiggle it back and forth. I do the top and roll up and below and really just get them coated in the gray piece. Okay, so the more volume you want, the more Senegence you need, okay? So now what I need to do is wait for this to become tacky, not super dry, but just tacky dry, and then apply the black mascara on top. And once it becomes tacky dry, so not completely set, that's the trick to this. You don't want it to be wet, but you also don't want it to be completely dry. So your Senegence, you want it to be just that tacky in between, and then put your mascara on top to see it do its thing. So let's see, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna take our black mascara now, and I'm gonna go on top and just kind of do on top and below for the lashes. And as you can see, it's already like way thicker than the other lash that I have. And don't worry, if you get a little marking of the mascara on top, here's what I do. I just actually go back in with my, like a fluffier brush, and just kind of get that away. See, like it never even happened. And then depending on how many coats, so how thick do you like your mascara? That's the question. So for me, I like it there, but I don't like it caked on. So I kind of just do my thing. Now there's like so much product in this mascara that I find I've always got a few like dots. So honestly, don't worry about it. Just kind of take a brush and just kind of blend that in. Don't try and do that on purpose, obviously, but if you make a mistake, nobody's perfect. There you go. So take a look at that. Like this is, and then sometimes what I do just to make them separate more is just take my finger and kind of separate them. But there's one and the other without. So I'm gonna do the other eye with under Sense as well, and then the mascara the same way I just did this eye. Okay, so there are the eyes done. We've got a face almost done. We haven't done blush. I'm gonna choose chocolate cherry today. Are we ready for chocolate cherry? So, chocolate cherry blush then. And all you're going to do is take this wonderful product and you're gonna take, let's see, that much, like that's even a lot. You're gonna take that much out, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take them on 2 fingers, okay? And I'm gonna go dot, 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 kind of where the cheekbone is. And then I'm gonna take this Luxie 660 fluffy round brush, and I'm just light circles, okay? Light. I want more product on my face, and I really want this to lightly blend in. Look how gorgeous this is. When something's that's gorgeous, do you guys ever sing? Like, do you sing and it's like an amazing piece, so you're kind of like, ah. Well, this is amazing. I haven't seen chocolate cherry look horrible on anyone yet, so you may need to hit me up for chocolate cherry. Chocolate cherry. Okay, look, like that's amazing. Like I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's chocolate cherry. Then, what is next? Then I'm gonna set this with some natural powder. So this is our translucent powder. This one is natural, and all you do is kind of tap the bottom, and the product already comes out in the brush. So you can see it on there, and then you kind of just dust it over everywhere, and this really just sets it on your face. Just put it on your neck, sets it. Set. Okay, next, I want to take some pearlizer. Oh my gosh, pearlizer. I love this pearlizer. We were talking about favorite things. I can sing it again, but I won't. This is one of my favorite things, pearlizer. I feel like I always wanted to be Oprah in my life, so if I could offer like my favorite things, I totally would have a game show and offer all my Senegence favorite things to you all. But I'm not Oprah, so here we are. Pearlizer, it looks like this. You're just gonna pump out like that much, okay? So this thing is gonna last me forever, okay? And then I'm just gonna put it on my cheek where I want highlight. Okay, I also want it like on my nose, and I want it like right above my lip and forehead, okay? So now, I'm gonna kinda use my finger to kinda just go around where I want. Okay, but can you see like how shimmery that is? Ooh. I love it. It highlights so freaking amazing. It's like awesome. Okay, then I'm gonna take that same like round brush that I used for the chocolate cherry, and I'm just gonna kind of rub that in so it blends really nice and gives me like this ultimate glow. Like, yeah, I woke up like this glow. Like that's what I want. Just came from Florida, Arizona, California, that kind of glow. Yeah, that's what pearlizer does. So, you need that in your life. Like, I want to have a permanent glow. Okay, like look at that. Okay, so there's the glow. I could look at this glow all day, but I won't because we need to move on. Okay, so the other thing, oh gosh, I totally forgot about that. So I'm gonna take this pearlizer again, and I'm just gonna put a little bit again on my finger, like that much, the littlest amount. And I'm gonna take my flat brush that we used for eyeshadow, and I'm gonna kind of dip that in, okay? And I'm just gonna put that underneath there. Underneath my brow bone. That's what there is. What was there? There. Right there. And it's just gonna give that ultimate extra little highlight for this everyday achievable look. Okay, now that's the face. Take a look. There's the eyes. Okay, now we're gonna do lips. And you all loved, a lot of you commented that you loved this lip, so I'm gonna do this using 3 colors. We are using Lipsense, Napa, da 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 da. Then we're gonna use Pink Champagne, followed by Fire Opal. Okay, that's what we're using. So what you wanna do with your Lipsense, shake, 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 shake. Shake it so that it mixes all up. And here's what I've been loving doing lately. I like to line with the Lipsense, so using it as a lip liner. So I'm gonna pull this out and I'm gonna line my lips. See that? Lining the lips. Okay, and then going in. One layer. Okay, some of you remember to make sure you do your waterline, like inside. Okay, so that's one layer. Because I'm using a lighter color, it's way more important for Napa to be present everywhere you want it. Like you don't have, I'm not using it again, so I don't have the luxury of making up for it in my second and third layer. So I wanna make sure that Napa is fully covered on my waterline, like inside, as well as the outside line. Do not be afraid of doing that. Then the second layer is going to be Pink Champagne. Okay, so I love Pink Champagne. This has now been one of my favorite colors. And actually the owner of this company I watched her do her own thing and she said her favorite color was Pink Champagne and I did not have it in my collection, so I got it and I can't believe I was missing out on it. Okay, 2 layers. Let it dry in between, okay? And then the last layer is going to be Fire Opal. Okay, this color has newly just come back out to the lineup as a permanent color and I am in love. You'll see me wear a lot of Fire Opal. So Fire Opal, okay? Okay, that is Fire Opal. So now we're gonna let that dry and I need a gloss. Here we are. Okay, so I'm gonna use gold glitter because that's what I did. And it's holiday season anyways. Who doesn't love a little glitter? I'm at the bare bottom of this glitter. I need to open a new one. Look at that shine. Like, how amazing is this look? If you're not in love with this look, I'm so in love with this look, so I don't know what's happening right now. And that's it. A Senegence full daytime look from me to you. Okay, ladies, so there you have it. A daytime Senegence look with a little bit of sparkle added. Wanna know why I love this? Because it lasts all day and it looks freaking amazing. So thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Let me know, do you like this look? Do you wanna see something different? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. Till next time, stay beautiful, ladies.